What up, what up, what up? Thank you for tuning back in to Listening Pleasure. I'm your host, the one, the only Rob G.
I promise you one day it ain't gonna be all through a podcast. It's gonna be a conglomerate.
And also it brings it full circle. If you go into it and buy a property with a family member.
Welcome. Thank you for tuning back in to Listening Pleasure. I'm your host, Rob G. And tonight we up for a very fan favorite episode, as y'all like to call it. Open Talk Tuesday. You know what time it is. So excuse me, man. Today we're gonna talk about a lot of different topics. We're gonna catch up on the Ebony Parker trial a little bit. For those that keep talking, want to talk about that. Somebody asked us to speak on the noodle com thing and Uber News, and then a bunch of other random topics. So y'all know how we do around this time. Like, subscribe, share, invite the people in because we about to get it in. So without further ado, y'all welcome to the stage. Y'all welcome my co-host, the one and only. Y'all welcome Mike B to the stage.
Hey, play with me. Hit the button. Like, share, subscribe. Tell your people and tell their people. We is outside. It's Tuesday night.
Y'all already know what time it is.
Open Talk Tuesday.
Without further ado.
If you ain't here at 8:30 on Tuesday nights, I don't know what you was doing with your life, bro.
Ain't no other place to be but in the building.
Hey, my wife.
Cooler, man. Chilling, man. I had a very busy weekend, which was great. Coaching and doing all that. Before I get into that, y'all welcome to the stage. Another part of the show. Y'all welcome my main man. Y'all welcome Heezy to the stage.
You.
You want that, right?
Yo, can y'all hear me?
What's happening?
What's happening?
Yes, sir. I can hear you loud and clear, baby.
Ain't no feedback
Not
today,
much,
right?
man. Cooling. I heard a little something, but it ain't. It's like I don't know if Mike can hear it. It could be me because I got the headphones on. It's like a little, like
I got the headphones on.
like a Let me see if that's me or Mike. Then I'm
Might
gonna do
be
Mike
me.
first. See if it go away. Nah, I muted Mike. That ain't. Let me see if when I mute you, Joe. Could be me. It might be. Let me see. It took a minute to go away. Let me see when I unmute you if I heard it again. Yeah, it's in you, Joe. But if Mike can't hear it, then I don't. You heard Mike?
No, I don't hear nothing.
All right, well, cool. We'll see what anybody in the comments say. If they don't hear it, then we riding.
Hey, my wife.
Hey. Yeah, we had the last podcast was a great one. Let me see if this light gonna look like, man. That joint to me is too bright all in my goddamn face. We had a great podcast. Yeah, to me it ain't making no difference. So I'm gonna turn this mess off. Turn my ass. Oh yeah, it do. It make a difference. Let's see, get it out the way. So, um, we had a great episode last time. Last week, that last episode we was on was grief has no timeline, and that was okay. And that was a great episode. Um, what y'all brothers been having going on before we dive into the topics? I gotta fix some of the destinations didn't load up. That's why some of the viewers might not be seeing it. Kara, what's going on? I gotta go fix it on my
What up, Kurt?
Facebook real quick.
Oh shit.
Um,
Man,
Go ahead. Yeah,
regular.
what you been having going on?
My daughter pulled up on me. She had some shit she had to handle here, so
Oh yeah,
my daughter pulled up on me. That's always a good
yeah.
thing. You always need it. Yeah, man. Getting ready for the end of the school year. I get a little break, at least a small break in part of what I do, but also prepping to take some referee courses and try to move up in refereeing. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, man. Yeah.
Yo, yeah, I ain't
Can't go
doing
wrong with
that.
that, man.
Can
Yeah,
y'all hear
cool.
me?
So yeah. Can you hear me? You good on
Yeah.
my end?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna jump into that police thing. I was actually debating if we want to jump straight into that or we want to. What you guys, y'all ready for that? Or we ready for something else, man?
Man, let's roll it, man. Let's roll it. Let's
All right,
roll
so
it.
let's jump into it then. Who want to talk about the situation? What happened? I'm gonna try to pull up. Like I said, I've been in and out of, been busy all week and everything else. We're dealing with that. But so I guess we had this. Well, we had a situation where an officer pulled out a gun on some teenagers, right? Teenagers, high schoolers, prom, something was going on, and it's supposed to have been. He thought he was going to hit by a car, fear for his life type of jump. Chief Drew had a press conference today. Mm, Sadly, I missed most of the press conference. I wish somebody had little clips of it. Um, what's up, B? I wish I had little clips of it and etc. But that's what we have right now at the moment. Um,
I need to
what you see or know about the situation, Mike?
not enough really to make uh, a full judgment because I seen the video from when the officer had his gun on the kid and the kid recording
Mm-hmm.
and but I've also seen the video of kids in the same area riding, hanging out the windows, twerking in the middle of the
Mm-hmm.
street. So I need to know like the timeline and how all this play together before I make a solid assessment.
Yeah,
I
I'm
can
gonna
go
try
for
to
that.
find a little
It's
video, a short video, because all the videos I seen that I wanted to click on the clips to try to show them joints is long. So we ain't gonna
it,
take a
it's a
20-minute
slippery
video
slope.
to join the show.
It's a slippery slope. Like
Yeah.
a lot of the people who are making these quick judgments don't be around these kids. A lot of these people don't understand that like these ain't the kids of our day. These ain't the kids of our day. Like these kids be 14 with tattoos all the way down their arm. You you
Mm-hmm.
really can't tell the difference between who is who. That's one. A lot of people. Two, yeah, these ain't the kids of our day. The, A lot of these kids is very like, and again, I'm not making no assessment of the situation. Like, but the same anger that I felt when I saw the cop with his gun on that kid, I felt the same anger when I watched the video of them kids riding around the corner, twerking out the car and hanging out the sunroof on prom night. If that's what I heard, right? Like, so I don't know enough to make a real life honest assessment. Um, man, I might be, I say what I mean and I mean what I say, right? My first thing is, why is it always when it's the police? Why is it always when it's somebody white that we get in this type of uproar? Like, why we not like that when people started terrorizing our community and then he get locked up and we scream free him? Like,
Oh man, they booming in the comments. My bad, y'all. I'm gonna load you up.
again,
What's
You
up, Q? We spoke. Make sure I just scrape back up. So let's get
and,
to it. Keep going, Mike. You keep talking. I'm just catching
and
up.
and again, I don't know enough about the situation. Like, situation came across my face 4 5 hours ago. I don't know enough about it. What I'm telling you is I saw two videos. I saw the first video with the kid asking why he got the gun on him, and it's a lady that's screaming on the police, or it's some human that's screaming on the police, acting like not trying to diffuse the situation, right?
Yeah.
And I felt their pain too, and I understand. Like, yeah, I get it, I do. But I also saw a video when Chief Drew was talking, where them kids was acting a absolute fucking fool. And we
Yeah.
can't and that can't be denied either. And it get me to like, if we if we the group of people, right, who think that group of people don't
Mm-hmm.
fuck us, and that group of people will kill us, and that group of people, like, the law don't work for us and all these different things, right? Why we keep doing goofy
Mm-hmm.
ass shit? We gotta deal with these people.
Like I
so
said, man, it's go ahead, Joe.
so logically, we I seen both sides as well, and I'm just like, okay, you get to the parking garage and you see these kids, they got they're hanging out the windows, but as a police officer, and you go through training and stuff like that, and you assess the situation, right? And you see it's 15, 20 cars, all, mostly black kids, I presume, right? Loud
Mm-hmm.
music, loud music, this, that, and the third. But at some point, he got to look at each and every child for the most part. And well, it was an after dance, so maybe they wasn't dressed up anymore. You see what I'm saying? But from what
But
I'm thinking is,
so from that part, here's what I say. I know it's been 2 weeks. I've been going out there. They increased their presence because they say they notice where the kids hang because of the proms, graduations, pictures, and everything. This is the kids hang out area. So you know the kids out there.
okay,
From what I'm hearing and I seen, so I think I seen. I don't know if it was two different videos. Like I said, I was in and out of sleep. So I seen something in the parking lot. Then I seen where he went out front. He was trying to stop one car, and he was by this car, and I guess the SUV came up this way, and then he jumped in front of the car, and I fell asleep. So I didn't see that part, but it's I don't know. I had to see it again. Because if and how it went, he could have been doing too much at the same time. Because if you was on this car, why you jump in front of this car to a degree? You know what I'm saying? Not saying the kids was right or that nature. I'm going to try to. I got a couple people said they inbox the video, so I'm gonna try to pull it up and look at it a little bit while we talking about it. Because I know some of it long. Like I seen when I clicked on one of the videos, that shit was like 25 minutes, and I knew out today I didn't have time to look at all of it to get a thing. Like somebody sent me two. Chief, I guess Chief Drew went live on one of
And
the news channels. Then like an hour or two later, he went live on the other show.
Yeah,
BJ, I sent you the link if you want to jump on, bro.
and listen,
Cure. Let me
listen.
see, BJ. Let me read
I
BJ
ain't
comment right quick.
saying I
Nobody
ain't saying
denied
the
nothing.
police. I
Yes,
ain't saying the police was
uh,
justified in pulling no gun. I'm saying I don't know yet.
yeah.
Cause I'm like,
mhm.
listen, yo, like like
All I'm saying is, in in my mind, the police know these is kids from the prom. Because they dancing and
Yeah,
twerking and like at some level or degree, just being anybody, you can peep the visuals. Now, was they wrong? Pretty sure they was wrong. They was out past curfew. It is what it is. But I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this, and on all them, everywhere that they post the video, the chief and all that. I'm gonna just say this. Not all, but a lot of them white people, they showing they racist card. Like is I'm just gonna say it. I'm going all the way in. I'm reading
it
some of
gotta
the
be said. It gotta be said.
and I'm like, yo, like these kids, so you telling me
See what we can't
but
ignore that neither. We can't never ignore that fact. The mega
yeah,
era done woke them people up and they more confident than ever. So
yeah.
that's one thing. Um, I'm gonna bring Cure on. We got Cure on the stage. Cure came on, and then we got to question them. Once I introduce Cure, we're gonna get to that. So y'all welcome Minister Cure to the stage. Y'all welcome Cure to the stage.
what up?
Hey, hey, hey,
Hey, family.
what's going on? What's going on?
Lord have mercy. Y'all remember when in Kings of Comedy when Cedric the Entertainer was talking about the curl just wouldn't curl. Luther Vandross curl just wouldn't curl right.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's what I feel like we go. Okay, our curl just won't curl right. You Lord have mercy. But
So let's
you
go with
listen,
this
when I
question we
tell
got.
y'all
Mhm.
these white folks they is out like nobody's business
Now
saying
listen.
what they want to say.
Let me say this real quick. Let me say this real quick for those that's watching, because I know they'd be like, "Oh man, that's crazy." It's just like when not making it a race issue, but when you around your peoples and they say, "Oh, them black people, this, that, and the third," or y'all say them black people this. If it don't apply, let it fly. Ain't that what they say? You know what I'm
Let it
saying?
fly.
So we not saying when we say them white folk, and they're not addressing all y'all. It's better than saying other racial slurs or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So we talking about those that it fit. You know what I mean? Those that it apply to.
Yeah,
Um, on this show.
yeah.
That's what they mean. We're gonna try to say what we can the most respectful way, but
Cause,
getting it out there
They gonna
in the
try to
right
say
way.
what they can.
Listen, they ain't even worried about saying. They ain't worried about straightening up who they talking about.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Cause look, let me tell you something. A couple of them white people. Uh, y'all, I don't know if y'all remember that bank robbery that happened maybe a few months ago. Some of them same white people was on that
Mm-hmm.
post trying to figure it out for that white man who robbed the bank, and they end up catching
Uh
him.
huh.
Yeah.
But like I got a trained eye, and okay, so now it's these young black kids. Y'all know these young black kids. and y'all coming out, oh, good job, good, but it wasn't a good job when they arrested the white man for robbing the bank. They hear every sob
Mhm.
That's
story
what
where
he.
he must be down on his luck, electricity bills. I
Come
mean,
on, come on, bro.
you
Yeah.
know what I mean? But it's
But see,
really,
Yeah.
I'm
that's
looking
the
at,
one thing. Now we talking about the white people, right? So now let me
yeah,
address our people because we got to address our people. That's the issue because the
yeah.
whites, Asians, and everybody else, when it's
See,
something like that, they gonna come together and stick together. We ain't. You know what I'm saying? We gonna
see,
clown
Nope.
them, talk
Nope.
about them.
Nope.
see,
Nope.
see, see. I grew up in Boo Boo House. Rest in peace to my mama. Her birthday. My mama' birthday was yesterday. I grew up under Boo Boo and Mike, right? And like to me, and this just my take on it. I hate when people start talking about, well, they do it this way, so
Oh,
we
I
should
definitely
do
got
it.
to go to this comment. No, this
Like I don't
is
like that shit.
perfect. Go ahead.
Like we better than them. If we supposed to be better than them, if we believe we better than them, you act like it. You don't go tit for tat. Like you don't do none of that shit. Like just because they do some fuck shit don't mean we supposed to do some fuck shit.
But we
Exactly.
we try to turn into cheap.
But we
So
gotta take.
let's fight the war.
But
Because
it
that's
ain't
what
about that.
hold on.
Even in some.
Like you turn your other cheek enough, you getting your ass whooped, bro.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah,
turning your other
I'm not.
cheek
I'm
do
not.
for
I'm
you.
not
It
talking
get
about
your
that.
ass
Yeah.
whooped. No, if you tired of getting your ass whooped, you fight back. So let's go fight the war. Right? Because if we
Exactly. That's
really
what I'm
hold on,
saying.
hold
Sticking
on.
together, coming together.
Because if we really talking about changing that shit, it's gonna take bloodshed in real life. Not
So
marching, not
let me
stopping the internet, like none of that, like not stopping the interstate. So like it's gonna take bloodshed, bro. In every civilization in the history of the world, you wanted to fucking stop. You gotta kill it. So let's fight the
so
war.
I wanna say this, right? And I'm gonna compare the two cases now. Police Ebony Parker was assumed to have to be responsible for everybody in the school, their safety, everybody. And she's just the assistant principal. That's what everybody was saying. It was her responsibility. So, being that police chief Drew is head of the police department, then his responsibility should be the safety of everybody in Newport News and those that are visiting. And that was not a safe demonstration when you pull a gun out. And I don't care if it was a teenager or it was an adult. I sat there and watched that cop jump in front of two cars while he claiming to think that he was about to get hit. I saw you. I saw you, Mr. Ritz. I saw you jump in front of two cars with a flashlight. And then you say, and then how you know that somebody even saw you? They weren't expecting the police to show up, but we can't give our own the benefit of the doubt, though. Oh no, we got to come on ours like the oppressor. Who was expecting the police to be out there? Nobody. And so, can we give space and grace to our own when situations like this come up? He had no right. If he said he was afraid that a car was going to get him, the first thing you do is get the fuck out the way. Just like Abby should have called goddamn 911. That's the first thing you do with safety is get the hell out the way, because if you shoot at the driver and he hit and lose control, he can still hit you and other people. And so that cop put a lot of people in danger by doing that. And say he missed, ricochet, hit somebody else, ain't got nothing to do with nothing. So come on, which one is it? It's a double standard for us out here in these streets.
Listen, I agree with one or two things that were said there for sure. Meaning, if you was afraid you was gonna get hit, why would you jump in front of another vehicle? That makes no sense. That's one. But let me
I can
go
agree with
to
that.
this as Nancy said, and I know Nancy, she said as a white person, Rob, you know me, when I see some things like this, it always make me wonder, had the same situation happened and the kids was white, would this have happened? I believe not. Until I see otherwise, I gotta say I believe not. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And Nancy, and I'm glad you on here, Nancy, because I know you good peoples, and I know you really care. You know what I'm saying? See, people don't know you like I know. Nancy keep all the kids of the house. She ever want for the color, you ain't know no difference. You know what I'm saying? So, um, yeah, man, I just believe we could go look at those situations where it be those events, and they may stand back and watch them cut up and just say they're having a good time.
But
Sometimes there's plenty of
just
video evidence to that. But go ahead.
it just happened in Norfolk, right? Both they had blow torches out there, spinning donuts, and like they was setting the street
Yeah,
on fire. I think it was Gent, or whatever. They were just out
that's what
there,
they call it, downtown Norfolk.
Yeah, so then we can't compare the two because it's two different localities or whatever. But still, it's like, man, you
And
see
police
kids,
didn't.
and then he stopped immediately. Like he really stopped it immediately. And shout out to the young lady that took her phone out. Did she disturb the police? Right, but it could have went totally left. And I think once he seen that phone. If you look at his trigger finger, it comes off of it. It slides up a little bit. Zoom in.
Mm-hmm,
It slides up. It slides up a little bit because he see that
mm-hmm,
phone in his face. That's okay. Now he can't nothing justify what you about to do. Can't nothing justify
yeah.
what you about to do. He when that boy rolled that window down in that face, man, these kids, man, these real life kids. And don't get me wrong, could they have done something? Yeah, but it's a
This be
child.
crazy though because had that situation happened to his kids, I'm quite sure he would have had a whole another lecture spiel and the whole nine for the officers what they could have done better. But because I mean, at the end of the day, let's not act like it. When you hire people, you hire everything they believe with them. You know what I'm saying? No matter how they present it to you, whether they racist, whether they don't, like certain things about certain individuals, it's flaws in everybody. So when you hire them, you just got to deal with that. The thing I hate when people act like it don't exist.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Because
That's
I
what I
heard the
hate. You
chief,
know what I'm saying? Am I saying he was
the chief.
racist? No. Like I always, unless it's a violent crime going on,
No.
gotta stop. Unless it's a violent crime and somebody done shot somebody or did something crazy, and you must jump in front of that car to stop them before they hurt somebody else. That's the only time I hate when they do that, when they go to pull you over and they walk and then they try to jump in front of the car so they can say you tried to hit them so they can get the right to shoot you. That's bullshit. You put yourself in harm's way. I didn't put you in harm's way.
Over,
My light green, I'm going on. I'm not stopping your ass.
especially if you had no
So,
prior knowledge, right? You know what I'm saying? And another thing is that young, I think they call her Tate. She was a 17-year-old girl, and white folks are calling for her to be arrested for obstruction of justice. Like, I really want people to understand what these people are calling for. Just like with Ebony Parker, I had reposted where people was like, she need to get 25 to life, burn her ass, all this stuff that they were saying. You know what I'm saying? And even
right,
even
Nancy.
if we do feel like our people wrong, right? Can we
Mhm.
hone that in because they going all in for theirs to protect theirs, and we throw ours out to the wolves.
now, now,
Come on with it, Mike.
we 100% agree about that right there. Like all somebody got to do is whisper something bad about somebody black for motherfuckers to be like, I knew it. God damn it, I don't care that nigga got 3 baby mamas. He got a bad toenail. God damn it. Somebody say anything about a black person, black people waiting to jump on the goddamn it. I want to take him off the high horse. I don't give a fuck who he is.
Yeah.
I feel like that's just like fuck. And I know this on a whole nother level, right? But if you really think about it, right? What the hell has LeBron James ever done to a human for a human and not like that man? That man is the poster child in a good, healthy,
Ain't be
black,
hood and get
fucking
ain't be hood,
grandfather.
Fredo.
That man ain't did nothing to nobody, and people hate that man. If you say LeBron, goddamn it, tripped over the rug at home, it's people who happy about that shit. Black
So
people,
he should have broke his neck.
goddamn it, like no, we 100% agree about that. Black people wait to pull people off the quote unquote high horse. Oh no, I knew that nigga. Because we don't want people to, we gotta be able to look at people and say he ain't better than me.
Mm-hmm.
We have to be
Mm-hmm.
able to do that. So because of that, we be waiting for reasons to pull people off their high horse. I don't give a fuck. You ain't never sold a record. That man that sold 100 million copies. He make one bad album. I told you I'm a better rapper than that, nigga. Shut your dumb ass up. But
Mm-hmm.
that's the reality of the black people. I will 100% agree with you on that. We will, like, part of the reason we lose in the war is because it's so many fights between us that they don't even have to fight us.
Yeah.
They just getting ready for when we
Yeah.
finally figure this shit out so the war can happen. Like them people don't even have to fight us. They can just do some new goofy shit and make like fuck. Never mind. I'm gonna stop talking about that. Stop talking about that. Like the biggest enemy of black
Like,
people.
and I wanna say this too, Mike. Like so I had to call out Marcellus Harris, right? And I fucked with Marcellus, you hear me? Him and Sheena, right? But just because I deal with you don't mean I'm not gonna say what needs to be said. You know what I'm saying? Like, why do we not have a culture just because we like each other? I can't say that you wrong. Why is that not a thing? Why is that not considered love in our community when we, checking one another like you wrong? Because he had wrote a post and was like, he want to condemn Chief Drew. I see it because his positioning in it. And then he's like, well, I got a black son. And he said the third, no, take your stand. Take your stand and you can still like the man. It wasn't Chief Drew that did it. It was his boys. And so what we do know is police culture. What we do know is police culture. And it's not gonna stop with Chief Drew. It's not gonna stop with the next one. Like, and what it also told me was that, see, some of us not on the ground, right? So he don't hear the trumped up story charges that we hear on the ground because we out here. He on the other side of out here. We on the out here. We hearing, you know what I'm saying? We know what's going on. I done got a lot of stories, trumped up charges, police pulling up on kids, all of this.
Everything went deaf. I can't hear nothing.
I can't hear nothing either.
Rob froze. I can see Rob. Oh, now you ain't frozen. Curl froze.
Yeah, that's why I ain't say nothing. My joint was going in and out.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't hear Kira at all. She froze.
Yeah,
She froze on both
she
of
was,
her screens. Can y'all
Like
hear
she
me?
was, yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, okay.
She was talking,
see,
she was talking about,
Can y'all hear
so
me?
she was,
you
okay, we
see,
can hear you now.
Oh yeah, she back. She back.
They
Hey,
can y'all hear me?
hold on. Yeah.
They ain't want
Hey,
that part to get out.
hey, look, when you say trumped
Go
up
ahead, Joe.
charges, right? When you say trumped up charges, it took me back. Do y'all know what my first ever charge is in life? My first ever charge
What was it?
that I was spitting on the ground.
nigga, you probably remember this. My first charge was drinking in public. I was sitting on the porch with you and Kurt at Walker Village right there in the front parking lot. And like we sitting on the porch. I'm drinking the beer. Nigga take me to jail because my beer not in the bag.
My first charge was spitting on the ground. Just turned 18. And my first charge,
Mm.
spitting on the ground.
No, and
Yeah. So,
That's
but
crazy. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
okay, right. Y'all ready?
That's crazy.
Y'all
Can
ready?
y'all hear me now? Oh, I'm still froze.
Nah, you
No,
ain't
we
froze.
can hear.
Nah,
Hey,
I'm
I
hey,
hear
ready.
you.
Y'all ready?
can, can, can we
Y'all
slide
ready?
to another? Can we slide
So
to another subject?
uh,
Come on,
we,
why not? Let's
I'm with
roll.
it.
Oh, let's Michael. What
All
Michael
right.
about to say? Go
What,
ahead.
what,
That, all right. So I see a lot of people talking about it being the prom, right? I see a lot of people talk about it being the prom. Uh, why we don't have a committee of parents that's out on the street on nights where we know our kids got to be out to make sure they safe? Why we put it in somebody else's hands? We
Cause they
keep
want to act the
hearing,
fool where the kids go.
we
They
keep
want to act the
hearing,
fool where the kids go.
we keep hearing why put your like let your enemy teach your kid. Why like we keep hearing all these sayings about them being the enemy. Why we not out there making sure our kids safe? Why it ain't
You
a
know, it's funny
volunteer?
because that's what Chris wanted to do.
Why it ain't a volunteer group
That's the
at the bus
exact
stop?
program that Chris wanted to do.
Why it ain't a volunteer group at the bus stops to make sure our kids ain't getting shot at
It's
the
a
bus
good
stop
program too.
all the time? Not just
Well, it
after.
was. It was just a. Listen, it was, but the one that wanted to do it was just fucking with the girl kids.
Yeah, like so. Yeah, like
Oh shit.
at some point, like we gotta get like it's easy to get on the internet. It's easy to get on the internet and talk about what we should do. At some point, we got to start doing some stuff.
I agree
I can go for
1000%.
that. I can go for that. I can go for that.
Yeah,
Or we
we definitely internet activists out here.
or we gonna keep on having incidents like this that we
But
talk
you know,
about,
it takes a
we gonna
level
scream
of
about.
accountability, like personal accountability. Am I
That's what
breaking up?
Go ahead. I hear y'all. Nah,
It
I was
takes a
just quiet
level
because I'm looking at
of
something else.
personal accountability and dedication, right? Y'all know I've been out here. Next year be 30 years
Mhm.
I've been out here on the streets, and it's tiring and it's exhausting. But you gotta give a shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to do this work. And a lot of people just don't care until it hits their home. But what we need to understand that if it hits your neighbor's home, that is your home. And until we have that mindset that what happens to my neighbor is happening to me, we'll continue to feel like you said, I'm better than them. I ain't that better. What they say, better than me, better than me. You know what I'm saying? No, it is you. If it's your brother or your sister, it's you.
they gave us enough money not to give a fuck about the person next to us. they, they gave us enough money. Like, man, I don't give a fuck about him. Why would I put my
Mm-hmm.
lifestyle in jeopardy for him? Like, and think about what I'm saying. In our culture these days, we don't do it for our kids a whole lot no more. we we don't we don't do it for like we don't do it for our spouse no more. Like, why would I put my shit in jeopardy for his shit? Hell no, that's crazy. I gotta go to work
Mhm.
tomorrow. That's crazy as hell. You know how fast we can do something to the economy? You want gas prices to go down? Everybody catch the fucking bus for 2 weeks. They'll be begging you to pay $3 a fucking gallon.
They got,
That means people got to be
they got to pull up in
inconvenienced.
a fancy ride to show they got one.
That mean people got to be inconvenienced. You got to leave your house 2 hours early to get to work, and you gonna get home late, and you can't watch your show. And man, fuck my bad. I ain't gonna get on my. That's a whole nother zip up bag. That's a
Nah,
whole
you
nother.
good. So while we in the middle of jumping around the subjects and all this good stuff, let me see what I got here. Uh, just a little pod jumping around a little bit. So let me see if I can get it up there.
It was up there. It just
So
went down.
tune in next week, man. Oh, it went away. Yeah. Tune in next week. We got the Phil Hamilton interview. Uh, for y'all, some of y'all that may know, Phil Hampton used to be a principal and administrator in the school system. Then he went on, I think it was in the House of Delegates and some more stuff. Then he had a little situation. He was incarcerated, coming back, and I believe now he's running. He want to be running for mayor of Newport News. We have a live interview next week with Mr. Phil Hamilton. Should be a great, great interview. Load up your questions. Get ready. Somebody jumped in the studio with us. Okay, that's Heezy coming back. He got kicked off. Edge to the stage. Easy.
Two
Yeah,
times.
you back on. That your other one was up there. What is it?
Dude,
What is this we got in here? I just loaded up a couple of. Oh, this is a lady I was trying to load up her stuff last week. I don't know if I showed it or not, but y'all check Miss Lynn Lewis out in the 804. She had some good stuff to say up here last week. I think I did share information, but I don't mind sharing it again.
Absolutely.
She deal with grief, and a lot of other stuff. And they ready to load up part 2, part 3, 4, 5, and 6. It was a great episode, so we definitely gonna be doing those again. Let me click through some more stuff I got in here. So this is so this is one of the kids I coached. This was his first Diamond All American games. Dariel James. He from out of Newport News, Virginia. He played with me for the Hellcats. He went out and won MVP of the event. I think he had over the weekend he had 2 rushing touchdowns. Remind you, he had his middle school game Saturday, played Sunday in the
What
Diamond
position?
games, and
Who he play
played
for?
Monday.
Who he play for?
Running back for me.
No.
Me.
Who
Well,
he
he
play
played for
for?
me and D this year.
No,
Oh,
middle school.
Crittenden number 1. Crittenden number 1.
He went number 1. Crittenden played.
Uh-huh.
No, I was at the Hines and Achievable Dream
They
game.
play Hines Thursday champ. They play Hines
Yeah,
Thursday
championship.
for the championship.
I might pull up.
Shit, he the best running back in middle school. He the best. Yeah, I'm gonna be there. He the best running back in middle school. Hey,
This,
anybody deny that?
tell you,
Crazy.
I'm gonna tell you what. Hines got a receiver that went number 8. They say he in the 7th
That's
grade.
the Kevin. That's
Hey, yo,
he played for the Broncos, I believe.
bro
that's
got the
Q
best.
boy.
Bro got the best ball skills I ever seen from a kid that ain't in high school in my life. The way that kid tracked,
I think that's
the way that kid tracked the ball in the air. Oh man, it was a pleasure to go to the game too. Man, people we grew up coaching on both sidelines. I got a little cousin who played in the game for Achievable Dream at linebacker, and then saw a whole lot of people we grew up with, played football with, against. So it was kind of dope. It was dope. It was dope.
Yeah. But yeah, Dariel went MVP. He had several touchdowns. Let's see what we got going up next. Comments. I see some people commenting. I can't. Oh, that's just a picture with all us. What's we got going on next? Oh yeah, that's me and D. We went out there. Me and bro did our thing this weekend. Them people said before all week, they said to the people, the teams match pretty even. The only difference is the coaching ain't the same. And they said they thought that was because of them, but they was right. Coaching wasn't the same. We won first game 25 zip, second game 26 zip. It was me and bro, and we had 38 kids on the team. That was some work, but it was a good job. Coaching with the best coach I know out here, man, my right-hand partner. Let's see, I got 1 or 2 more. One more should be. What's this? And then that's Kamari Gord. He played with us also this year. He won MVP on the 6th grade level. Yeah, good job all the way around. So nothing I can say about that. We always, you got good information, good stuff, clips, anything you want to send in about the kids. Always remember to do so.
We be sure about
And like
that.
we always we always say about this time.
Y'all
Man.
know the routine.
You already
Hit the
know.
button, man. Hit the goddamn button. Like, share, subscribe. Tell your people. Tell their people. Man, we in here.
The goddamn button. Push the goddamn button.
Can't go wrong doing that, man. But yeah, let me see. Easy. If you want to get back on, just hit back. I don't know what happened to you.
Yeah, he disappeared.
Not just y'all. I need us to understand that it takes finance to run a nation and takes finance to run a business, right? And not having the things you need can cause extreme burnout. And we should be willing to invest in the things that we appreciate and that we love and that, you know, that we benefit from. And so it's important that you put that out there so that folks can invest in this vision and dream. It's not just, you know, you saying you want to do a thing for you. You're giving people real live opportunities through listening pleasure, like real opportunities that folks are not able to get unless they're able to pay, you know, thousands and thousands of dollars. Thanks.
Always support, man.
I need some
Always
of this
support. All right, we try to take a little
I need
TV
some of
time
those
out.
thousands and thousands of dollars.
Nancy, I thought about it. Listen. It was we had some opportunities before, and then we had several opportunities at Heritage, but I was pretty bad. I never was able to heal up. First, it was my leg, then there was some more stuff, so I ain't never get right. And then when I didn't want to coach when my nephew was there, he wanted to enjoy watching his son. But I think it's coming soon. If I don't run all the way through with these boys, it's coming. This might be my last youth run. I started back over with the 8-year-olds this year, so this might be my last youth run from 8 to 12 or 13, and then that might be it for the youth sports. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. I really do. I say, man, sorry about that. I thank you. I really appreciate it. And your boy, hey, listen, I'm looking to be the one to say in a couple of years, hey, man, I remember coaching that boy right there in the All-Star game. I knew he was going to be on TV on Saturday, and then come Sundays, it's definitely, he's definitely, and listen, the sky's the limit. For it to be his first year playing and to be that advanced and that dominant, if I could do it how I want to do it, he would have been on the D line, offensive line, the whole game, both sides of the ball. Shoot, I almost wish he would have been on the D line because he couldn't be blocked. The boy unstoppable. I appreciate you very much, and we'll be tuning in to Alabama and wherever everybody else at checking in. That's what I love about the Diamond, meeting people from all over the country. Nancy, let me tell you, your comment can't be any more true. The high school scene is crazy. They done turned it worse than the youth football scene. It's crazy. As I sit back and watch nowadays, I just be like, man. And it's the adults that's doing a lot of stuff that's
you got some millions of dollars to play these kids to come play for you.
it's some
the high school scene around here retarded. Like
yes.
Everybody transfer every year, and
listen, they don't have no idea that if I'm coaching and your child been playing 4 years and he done played for 4 different schools, that's gonna make a lot of coaches back off on recruiting. No loyalty, no stability, no. He's gonna be one and done. I'm trying to build my program. Just opinion I always heard from some guys.
I mean, for me, it's about teaching your kid to fight. Like your kid, like everybody want their kid. Like every situation got to be perfect. Like we don't got kids who make the situation perfect for them no more. Somebody parent just go, if it ain't working how I wanted to work. Like I don't know how many kids like playing sports. I I coach a lot. I mean, I ref a lot of games with a lot of different kids that I can look in their face and know they don't want to be out there. Somebody made them be out there. And I don't think people understand how scary that is because your kid can be hurt for the rest of his life out there.
Here's what I say to that, man. And you hit on the key point. One, since we're talking about the parents, a lot of the parents, my bad, I clicked on something on my computer, opened something up. A lot of the parents take the fun out of the game for the kids by putting too much pressure on them at 7 to 8 year old, like they about to take you out of your house right now. Like let that kid. The only thing you should be telling them is about his work ethic and finishing what he started. You know what I mean? Like
Can I tell
everybody's
you?
kid not gonna be the best kid on the
Can I,
team.
can I,
Everybody, like for instance, let me say this real quick. For instance, so this year they put it at the end of the event. Normally the staff and everything they picked the MVP, so they gave it to the coaches to get MVP. I haven't spoke on this, but I seen a lot of parents mad at the MVP I picked, right? So let me ask you this: you have a kid, you had 3, 4 kids that really dominated the game, right? Let me give you 4, maybe 5, because you can name a few. You had a quarterback that threw several touchdowns. You had a receiver that caught a touchdown, ran 2 in. You had one guy that probably had 5 touchdowns before him got called back. So they really don't count, right? On defense, he was dominant. He had a great performance. But if we're going off defense, you had another kid that was just as dominant or maybe more dominant. So once again, your quarterback threw 2 touchdowns. You got a wide receiver that caught 1 touchdown. Like I said, the kid that had about 5 touchdowns, he only really had 1. The other 4 was called back. Then you had the one kid that had 1 touchdown receiving with 2 rushing touchdowns. And you had a running back that had another touchdown. But everybody else pretty much had 1 touchdown, besides the quarterback throwing 2 touchdowns. Who would you get an MVP to? In my
The one
opinion,
that's most improved.
the one that, to me, the one that had the 3 touchdowns.
I was just about to say the 3 touchdowns. It's kind of hard to not give it to the one who had the most touchdowns.
Now, if the kid 5 touchdowns don't get called back, we got a different. If one of his if he get 1 more touchdown, being that he was on the defensive side, that's the equalizer. It goes to him. You know what I'm saying? But when you look at the defensive side, it's a kid that had just the biggest. 2 kids probably had just as big as games as he did. So you know what I'm saying? So I'm getting a little flack, but I'm just like, but listen, at the end of the day, it's 38 kids on the team. Only 1 can get it. You know what I mean? If I give it to the kid that had the 5 touchdowns with 4 called back, now I robbed the kid with 3 touchdowns. He got an argument. I don't give it to that kid. I give it to the kid. I felt like to dominate the middle. Now I rob these 2. No matter what I do, I'm gonna be wrong.
I'm about to.
At the banquet, can there be additional certificates given out?
Yeah, but this was for an all-star game. This is just a little different. So they only pick.
And listen, I don't know nothing about none of y'all. All that sound like Japanese to me. I like, and my son played. I just was out there just yelling for no reason.
Yeah.
All right, so
let me ask a clear question real quick, and I'm gonna go. So when I do my banquet, we do shit. I may be lying. Let me tell you. So I do a regular MVP overall. I do an offensive MVP, defensive MVP, offensive lineman, defensive lineman, most improved, and an outstanding newcomer. So I give out 7 awards. So you know what I mean?
Uh-huh. That covers that. That should cover everybody. Should nobody be mad at that?
Yeah. Yeah. So,
who mad at that?
Oh shit, they still be mad at that, bro. I even threw some extra ones in there because I felt normally I give out 4. Normally be 4, sometimes 5. I threw an extra 2 in there because I feel the linemen don't get no love, so I gave them an award. But
Oh,
yes, Nancy, 38 was tough. Normally they don't go that high. 38 was tough, and it was only me and D. Me and Derek was only 2 coaches, so that was rough. But I can't even be mad. The kids played hard. They brought it to the system. Like I said, we won the first day 26 zip, no 25 zip, and won the second day 20 something zip, 26 zip, I believe. Let's go back. Let me see. What's up, Milk?
I wanna
The
I
kids
wanna
doing what they're doing
double
and not
back at
just
2
for the gun.
things.
Mm-hmm.
The high schoolers. And we talked
Mm-hmm.
about this before the show, Rob, and we said if we mad that these children, this was all that they had to do was to get up in a listen. If
Mm-hmm.
all our children had to do was to meet in a parking deck, what does that say about our leadership, our council leadership and school board? That there was
Mm-hmm.
nothing for them to do. Now, graduating from high school is a big feat. Them like these children are facing things that we didn't face. It's hard. Listen, my child was so tired she slept for 2 days after she graduated. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And so, and when she went out, she didn't go to prom. She went to go to some party, and damn, if SWAT ain't busting the party, she just, she knew to leave. But if we want our children to have better, then we need to provide that for them. There should have been while we was noodling, why we ain't noodle for the kids that graduated.
I totally understand.
Come on, Mike.
Because their parents was in the alley.
Mm.
I just died. Lord have mercy. Listen, it's okay, and
Because
that's
if you
and that's some real shit, right?
hold on, watch this. All them kids that was involved in whatever happened on that night, right? I bet you can't find 5 of their parents that go to city council meetings.
Mm.
I bet you can't find 5 of their parents that go to the school to find out what the fuck going on. Again, this is my thing. This
Being
like
involved.
why is we putting all this shit in the hand? We call them people the enemy. Like we use the term white people a lot. Like it's a group of people and whether justified or not. What I'm saying is why is we putting the safety, all that shit of our kids in their hands to control?
Absolutely not. Your council is black. Your school board is black. They are black. Y'all have Newport News has a predominantly black governing leadership structure. From the city attorney to the treasurer to the commissioner, all city council, the mayor, your school board, the majority of school board.
Yeah. But
the superintendent.
But them people work for us, like we the people. Like that's the first thing.
Exactly. And so why was there not something else for those children to do if we did not want them doing what they was left to do? Like we also got to remember that these children, the brain is not fully developed, and I'm not even agreeing with age 26, but science tells us that the brain is not fully developed till at least 26 years old. And so we continue to put all of this responsibility, this grown-up responsibility on children to always make good decisions, and their brain is not fully developed. They just want to let their hair down in whatever way that they can. And I'm gonna say this. So I live in Arrestville, and there was a situation where 12 kids got grabbed up in the bathroom because the principal said she smelled weed, right? And I'm so tired of this smell weed shit. And like that needs to be banished because for one,
I work at a high school. Kids be getting high. Like I work with
We not this that I'm not saying that they don't. Wait a minute. Listen to what I'm saying. Weed sits. So you can't say who had it. And we also can't say that the teacher ain't have it because they know the kids have it. So why wouldn't I go in the kids' bathroom if I want to do a little bit woo de woo right now? I ain't gonna go in the goddamn teacher's bathroom. I'm going where the kids at. But let's stop there. I'm gonna go along with the kids having it. They rounded those children up and said that you're gonna for one submit to a search, and you're gonna write a statement, and you're gonna submit to drug testing. These are kids. These are kids. Drug testing. And if you refuse the drug test, you'll get suspended for 10 days. If you do the drug test and you are clean, you good to go. But if you dirty, you 20 days in suspension, because the school then says that you possessed it on school grounds and that you were under the influence. What we know is that we stay in the system for weeks at a time. And so it don't mean that I used today. It also don't mean that I possessed it either. And so all of these nuances that school boards, police chiefs, city councils, all these people is making what our children, and I've been telling folks for the whole time, go to MOU, don't nobody take it seriously. And even me riding the back of Newport News School Board all the way from up here, riding the back of City Council, they don't give a shit about a damn thing I'm saying, because where the people at? And Curtis Bethany said it when I went down there and spoke at City Council when they was giving themselves raises, and I said, do not do it. Me, Edwan, and two other, Stephen that was running for council, and another white man said that Newport News will not be able to hold its finances. It don't got the money. I said, do a town hall and do a detailed explanation of Newport News finances. They voted against it. I went to Curtis Bethany afterwards, and he said specifically, where was the people at? And so, like, you know, where are the people at?
So
like,
go ahead, Mike.
So again, like, if we feel like them people work for us, we the people, like we the people, not city council the people, not the school board the people. Man, them people is all just people who sit in positions. Like, the people make shit happen. The reason why shit don't happen is because the people don't care.
Thing happen.
The people
exactly. But when we talk about we the people, because I say we the people is the strongest form of government. That's the first part of government. However, when we trade in our voice and we give it to, and when we give our power to representatives and it goes unchecked, this is what we get. Right now, my organization has a poll out asking the people to vote. Yeah, everybody be talking about my ancestor died for my right to vote. This is then the third. But the only thing we think of voting is going to the damn poll. You should be voting every day. So we got a poll out right now asking people, do you all want us to file this complaint on Anton Bell? 2 people have responded. We have an obligation. People talk about accountability and transparency, but then when it's brought to the people, these processes, everybody quiet as hell. And so I believe that government acts the way it does because it knows that the people are full of shit.
Me personally, go ahead.
But can you blame them?
No.
Listen, yes, do blame us. Yes, I do.
It's human nature to steal and kill. You're going to get away with whatever you can get away with. And if the people ain't holding them people accountable, why should they be accountable? Like, you smart as hell.
What I just said, Mike.
What the hell?
I just said the same thing you just said.
No,
I just said the same thing you just said.
No, that's what he's saying.
And so I don't understand what people be talking like.
Because if I was on city council, you will let me write me $50,000 worth of money to do some bullshit, instead of helping the community, I'm gonna write that shit for me too.
Until
Damn
somebody
right.
holds,
Like
until
Damn
somebody
right.
holds you
again,
accountable.
again, like I get frustrated because as a people, we can fix everybody else's crib, but our crib fucked up. You talk
Come
about the
on.
girl, you talk about the girl with the dirty kitchen, but you got piss stains around your toilet. Like we can fix everybody else's shit. We can't do shit here for us. Like and excuses are reason to fail. And every time something like this happens, black people got an excuse to blame somebody for why we fucked up. We fucked up because of us. We fucked up because of us. Because we won't do nothing about it.
Come
Period.
on. I can't
I
even
watch,
blame the white man no more. I ain't blaming the
friends.
white man no more.
Listen, man.
I watch people who was friends for 25 years not be friends no more because one a Republican and one a Democrat, and I think both of y'all stupid than a motherfucker. Because don't neither one of them niggas care about you, nigga. What the fuck? Man, y'all, at some point, black people gotta decide to stand up for black people. And until then,
At some
shit like
point.
this gonna happen.
Here's
Yeah.
and I want to change the subject while we got Kira on here before I get tired. I want to go over some of this Ebony Pocket shit. Stuff, excuse me, stuff. Damn.
Congratulations. That's first on Ebony Parker. Congratulations. God damn it. And I'm gonna tell you
Indeed.
my whole train of thought.
and I'm gonna tell y'all something, and I don't give a fuck. People listening, I want y'all to hear this too, right? Y'all ready?
Go ahead.
I feel like we played a part in her coming home. God damn it, I ain't gonna lie to you, nigga. That
Come
shit
on,
put
bro. Come on, bro. We gonna say that. Yes, we did.
like I played a part in her. We played a part in her coming home. God
Yes, you
damn it.
did.
I'm proud
Yes,
of
you
that.
did.
Proud
Yes,
of
you
that.
did. And this is what happened when they know that we watching. You know what I'm saying? I promise you, when they know we watching and that we are going to do something, they act differently. I would if
Listen.
it was a lie, I would not tell y'all. I know how these motherfuckers act when they got somebody on them that scrutinized, and that's why I went right to Joshua Jenkins with my shirt on that said a black woman is being lynched in Newport News today. He said, "I already know, Mr. Bass. I know you do."
Let me go
You
to
know
this
what I'm
real
saying?
quick.
Like it matters.
So one, let me go to this, and I'm gonna go to my dad comment. One, you right, because we was on. It was people tagging us left and right when Channel 3 made that thing the day after our show, and they was talking about the show. That when I commented from the Listen to Pleasure page, they commented, "Great episode. Did you watch our whole episode?" And I didn't lie. I was like, I said, "No, I didn't have a chance to yet, but I will too. I will one day." You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't have a chance to watch your episode.
Oh, I watched it.
One day, I couldn't find the full link. But let me see, Pops. Let me get you in because I seen you commenting a couple times about city council. I know this right up your alleyway. I just got to make sure what level you want, what page you on. You get mad sometimes. You get on. City council does not respect the people that we are referring to because the same city council will turn their back on you while they're sitting in the chair they hold. It's all about the control.
And they did. And they did. And they turned their back on that woman, them and school board. Yes, they did. It was a disgusting and pathetic display to watch that they were so quiet about. And the fact that they coming out and talking about this police shit. Listen.
But, right.
I ain't with it.
Ain't that what quote unquote they do though? Like if you think about whether it's Hollywood, whether it's quote unquote white people, like as soon as somebody become a target in whatever they got going on, them people distance themselves immediately. God damn it. They put that person under the spotlight to fry on their own. It don't matter how much they vouch for them. It don't matter how much. Like they will put them under light
They set her ass out to dry.
yeah, like
They set her ass out to dry. And I said, where's all the y'all got all these youth programs, these balance programs, these people getting all where were they? I needed to hear from all of them. All of these programs, when we talking about gun violence and youth, where were they? They still listen, we the only people, and I swear to God, we the only ones that gave a shit about Ebony Parker until the judge dismissed it. Then people start coming out like roaches. And I said, where the hell was y'all when the trial was going on? Like, it ain't no good to talk after the fact. We needed y'all's voices at the time where we needed y'all's voices. Be quiet after the fact. We was the only ones courageous enough.
I was about to say some football shit, but I forgot to say you know how many Seattle Seahawks fans it is now? Everybody always on the winning team, goddamn it. Everybody like the winners. When they don't know, goddamn it, they still
like they say the bandwagon people.
Like it's easy to jump on.
Right, the coattail dragger.
They ain't riding when that wagon empty and making a bunch of noise though.
Man, you got to get out and fix it.
And it's not over. You know what I'm saying? And it's not over. I want people to understand that. It's not over. The Injustice Reform Network sat there and watched that case from both sides. And we have a complaint drawn up not only on Anton Bell, but also on the judge. Just because she dismissed the case don't mean that I didn't see all the fuck shit that she did in that case that got me thinking, is you doing this other stuff to people whose cases is not mainstream? And I need an audit to be done to find out, because when they the prosecution and the defense said mistrial because the jurors was out there talking to everybody they could, and she told them not to. She avoided that. She was like, I'm gonna let it fly. Then in the beginning, when they were talking about how long the case was gonna be, she's like, "Oh no, it ain't gonna be that long." So you already knew that you was gonna steamroll through this, and there was a couple of other things that we had wrote down and mentioned in the jerk complaint that made us feel like we could not trust her to handle this tribunal in a way that is fair to people, litigants that's gonna be going to Newport News Circuit Courts. And it has nothing to do with it has everything to do with right. People deserve a fair trial. And we did not see that, even though the case was every doggone objection the defense made. She objected and some of them was good. A couple of them was shady, but the majority of them were good. She was like, no, absolutely not. And so the other thing is that I got a couple of inboxes saying, well, Anton Bell's office did not bring these charges up. We fucking know that. But what his office did, when Howard Gwynn did not win, they filed a motion so that Joshua Jenkins, who was Howard Gwynn's right-hand man, could continue to stay on this case instead of leaving it in Newport News jurisdiction. That is what they did. What he also did was he should have known that these charges was inappropriate. You a whole attorney, fool. Do you not know the law? Like, this was malicious. You knew that these were, how the fuck you gonna bring these don't even qualify. You did it anyway. And so now we don't trust you. Who else you doing this to? And some years ago, we know he did some fuck shit against black men with this firearm application. We had my whole one of my directors of law. They had, man, it was terrible. It was a lie. We got the charges dropped and all that other kind of stuff. But what we had to go through was crazy because he got arrested twice, and they brought on this state trooper who had already been sanctioned for slamming an ODU black student on the ground, busting his teeth out of his mouth. He couldn't even go to his graduation. And so these are the people that Anton Bell is doing business with while being in these rooms and stuff, while he's saying he's supporting this, that, and the third, but undercover, you not, Mr. Black Ass. You not. And that's why he still won't meet with me today, because I asked him afterwards to meet with us. He doesn't want to because nobody likes accountability. And so in order for us, the people, to hold these people accountable, votes got to be taken every day. We got this thing out. We asked the people, y'all want us to file this complaint or not? And I'm going to tell you what it is. We just wanted to hear from the people to give the people the opportunity to voice their opinion. We filing the fucking complaint anyway, because that's what we got to do. We have to protect our community when the community won't protect itself. We just got to. That's what our obligation is to the community. But we was giving folks an opportunity to voice their vote, since they keep telling us that they grandmammas and daddies died for their right to vote. Well, here's your opportunity to vote again. It ain't always at election time. We got to vote and got to voice this right now. The community has an opportunity to have power right now over a Commonwealth attorney that went rogue, and we doing nothing. And a judge. Our power right now. Like Mike said, you work for us. We saw you. We saw you. And it don't matter that you dismissed the case. We still saw the other fuck shit you did. They hold us accountable, don't they? They lock us up and pull guns out and carry us to jail. I mean, why we can't do the same in the capacities that we can do it?
Bring up shit from kindergarten and everything else.
Speaking of kindergarten, there's somebody who be watching our show sometime. You stuck your finger in my applesauce when we was in the 3rd grade. Sometimes I still think about beating you up.
I'm weak.
Speaking of kindergarten, but they don't watch, but my goddaughter about to graduate, so I'm about to go out of town and catch that. Big baby. Definitely going to see my chunk. Oh man. Speaking of the graduation, we done spoke on this several times today. Congrats to all the kids that's graduating. Life about to hit you real fast in so many different ways. A lot of your friends won't be your friends in 4-5 years.
Man.
A lot of things you looked at in value won't look at in value the same no more. Once responsibilities, future plans, and goals, and all that stuff come into the picture. Some gonna mature faster than others. Some gonna get it and see it faster. Some gonna go from focus to the party life. Some go to college and it does the opposite effect on them. They turn into the party animal and lose focus. Some don't recover, some don't. And with addiction, it's not just always about drugs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People are addicted to lifestyle, friendships, eating, just all types of things. So be very careful.
Yeah.
You'll be taught some of the dumbest things in the world. Enjoy your life now and live later. That's backwards. You want to get your shit together and work hard now so you can enjoy it later when you're older.
Yeah.
Nobody want to be working hard and doing shit when they're older. So that's ass backwards. Get your shit together, work hard and build so when you're a little older you can enjoy life. Just think. Look how things are changing fast.
Do things today that you'll be proud you did 10 years from now.
That's right.
And not go to jail so you can say that I went when I was 18. Shit.
Yeah, that's buffoonery.
Speaking on the jail, we got the expungement clinic kick off on June the 20th at Pearl Bailey Library from 10 to 1, where we'll be talking about the new expungement and sealing law in preparation for July 1st when the law goes into effect. So we're trying to get people ready to file their paperwork, and we are planning to do a regional expungement sealing tour across Hampton Roads, Tidewater, Chesterfield, Dinwiddie, Colonial Heights, and up in this Williamsburg, New Kent, up in this area, and so on and so Suffolk, Smithfield, and those areas too, so that we can get people paperwork right. But I do want to say this: you only get 2 in a lifetime. You only get 2 in a lifetime. And so, with that being said, if you have a record like mine, it may not be beneficial for you to do an expungement or a sealing process right now. And so what that means is that we will continue to fight to push for more comprehensive expungement laws in the future, which means that everybody's misdemeanors and felonies after a certain period of time should automatically fall off your record, especially if you haven't had any more convictions. And I don't understand why neither party does not understand that. I may not be who I was yesterday. That's the goal, right? And so why you keeping me in yesterday and telling me that I need to become a better person? And you not allowing me? Why you keep having your foot on my neck, nigga? And that goes for either race and all of them. Like, let people live. And we got to stop doing this watered down, accepting these watered down ass bills. We got to be like sacrifice. We got to be willing to say no sometime. We ain't taking it and go home and come back. But we just be so happy. Oh, we got this done and it don't be shit. Imagine two, and driving under the not under the influence, driving under suspension counts. A lot of people got more than one case, especially if you my age. You might have got 2, 3 driving under suspensions, and now you got your license together. You good now? Why you can't erase the whole giddy up? Shit.
We need to do something about. Keep doing something about this. This just popped into my man. I had a buddy of mine complaining about it wasn't even $7. $5-7 toll. They told me they owed them $3,500. Like, come on, bro. What type of shit is we doing?
So tell them, was it Norfolk, Virginia Beach? Where were the tolls at?
No, it's up there in your area.
For probably 485 or either. So what they can do, and this is not legal advice because I ain't got time for them people coming after me again for unauthorized practice of law. So I lead with this disclosure. If it was me, I would call them and ask for a settlement. That's what I would do. Not a lot of times the toll people just want anything and they'll end up dropping it like 80%. But folks don't know. You know what I'm saying? And if you got a lien or the Department of Taxation, has it went into the Department of Taxation yet? Do you know?
Man,
they be telling Rob like, I remember. And look, yeah. So
I heard enough of it. I can tell you that it was a lot said, but I don't, you know.
If your debt has went to the Department of Taxation and there is a judgment against you, 9 times out of 10, they want you to create a payment arrangement. And once you, especially with court debt, if you set up the payment arrangement with the courts, they will send it back and you can get all of your money back that they have taken for withheld from your checks. I've done it twice. They came after me and I got my money back. But there is a process, but they want you to set up that payment arrangement. And if you set up the payment arrangement, folks, if you have court debts, fines, and costs, the Injustice Reform Network has had a fines and costs program since 2016 where you can do virtual or in-person community service and not pay anything. Keep your money. So that's my PSA for the night.
Yeah, they got the information y'all need. Go ahead, Mike. You got the flow, man.
What I do?
No, you got the flow. Shit, I'm feeling queasy. I'm giving you the flow to talk. I done drunk all my water, so I got to re-up.
I mean,
oh Lord.
I mean, at the end of the day, like we can talk till we blue in the face. Like there has to come a point where we care without some shit happening. There has to come a point like these conversations happen after George Floyd, happen after what happened this past weekend, happen after those type of situations. But like people to start like something else gonna happen. Like day after the
Mm-hmm.
month, like day after the month, like and I'm gonna tell you what I mean. Like a lot of people don't remember this, and I do because he my guy. Um, Don Imus actually got off pretty light. Part of the reason Don Imus got off so light was because by the time people got in the uproar about what Don Imus supposedly did, right? They
Mm-hmm.
had charged Michael Vick with dog fighting.
Mm-hmm.
And that was something else to talk about, and we'll let that shit slide under the rug because it's something else to talk about. That's who
Mm-hmm.
we are. That's who we are. So, like this situation is hot topic right now, and Cardi B will get back with the dude from the goddamn it Mexican group, and we'll stop thinking about what happened last weekend because that's who we are. At some point, we gotta start caring before something happens.
Hmm.
Yeah, come on. Come on.
The same people who will tell you, don't make me call my brother to shut this motherfucking city down. Them same people, when their son gets shot, or want the whole city to come kumbaya with them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We got to start caring before some shit happen to us. We wait till shit happen and
Come
then
on.
we so mad. Why we ain't mad all the time? If we,
Mm-hmm.
because we behind like a motherfucker. Like, let's not fool ourselves. Yep, us who got a whole lot of money and ball players who got a whole lot of money, but as a people, we are losing. At what point
Mm-hmm.
do we care enough before some shit make us care?
Yes.
Because when I was a kid, I thought my daddy was crazy, right? He used to always say, I'm this hard on you because I'm preparing you for the world you're going to live in, not the world you're growing up in.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I look at the world that my grandkids live in. It terrified me, the world they going to actually have to live in. I mean,
Mm-hmm. Come on.
it terrified me about
Yeah.
going to have to live in.
Yeah.
Do something today that's gonna be beneficial to them in 15 years, bro. But it ain't enough, and ain't nothing happening to them. Ain't nobody called them no nigga. Ain't nobody abused them. No, none of that shit. I care enough now to see the future. Like, man, we gotta start caring. We gotta start caring. Not internet caring, but doing some stuff. If I'm a firm believer that if we won't, if 400 black people show up to a city council meeting, demand the city council be better, I think the city council will be better.
Most definitely.
But how many people gonna give up the second and fourth Tuesday to keep pressing the issue to them people till they hear our voice? People might show up one time after some shit like this happens.
Man, all they gonna do is throw out free tacos or drinks, and the motherfuckers will be gone. Like,
Move the goddamn city council meeting to Wednesday. These motherfuckers not missing Wild Out Wednesday in the alley, nigga. Is you crazy?
but like you said, man, it just goes back to a thin line like this. We all done experienced it. How many times since you've been in your 20s, an adult, you go to a family funeral or something, and you see your cousins or different ones, and they say, "Oh man, we gotta stop linking up every time somebody dies, a funeral or something."
Mm-hmm.
And
You
the
say
next
the same
time,
thing at the next funeral. You say the same thing. I mean, it's just the way people just, man, they say whatever sound good at the time, bro.
in the moment.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I don't say to people no more, how you doing? Good morning, how you doing? Motherfucker don't tell you a lie and everything else. And then when people ask me, I sometimes on purpose, I just say, shit, I'm doing bad. And they be like, I enjoy the rest of your day. Yeah, you're not even fucking listening. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fuck, bro? Stop just saying shit because that's what somebody say. You know what I
Man,
mean?
one of my
Yeah.
that's one of my most famous sayings. Anybody who know me knows. Stop just saying stuff. Don't just say anything to me, yo. I'd rather you just not say
Yeah.
nothing. Don't just say anything.
I do want to say this though. We got to do a better job at protecting our children, right? Um, this incident took me back to Tamir Rice and Trayvon Martin. It's not cool to pull a gun out on kids. You know, what I'm saying it's if they not shooting and you haven't identified a weapon or none of that, it's just not cool. And that brought chills to me seeing it. Um, it's just not right. And so we got to do a better job at protecting our children. And here goes the other ugly part about that our children, ours, only ours, are not allowed to do stuff like this. But it's the truth. It's what's going to keep them alive. And so we can complain about it all day, but it is the reality that we live in. Our children are not allowed to make mistakes. Our children got to show up perfect. And even when they do, you still may be targeted. That is the world that we live in, even in 2026. It's just the reality. You know what I'm saying? And so we have to make sure we are explaining that to our children so they too will have the tools to be able to keep themselves safe when they see their peers going off to the left. I can't go with you, homie, because I'm not trying to get, caught up. I can't. I got too much at stake here. But even with that, we as adults have to do a better job at protecting our children from the system that wants to eat their ass alive. The school to prison pipeline is not a myth. It
Nah,
is real and alive today. That
more than ever.
the MOU says that the principal cannot intervene to stop any use of force once the police has decided to take over the situation. This our
So,
schools.
so that's
You
whenever they
better
feel
start
like,
examining. You got to examine these schools we got our children in. The schools is not a lot of people using the schools as a what a babysitting, a child care, whatever the case may be. Schools are not safe spaces. Y'all better start going up in there, making yourself seen. I don't care if it's for 5 minutes you coming up there. Them people need to know who the hell you are and who baby you belongs to you.
because
How
it's
your
it's
kids been in school and you ain't been to the school all year? Them people don't even know them kids got a parent.
listen, man. The shit is so crazy, right? And this about to open up something else, and I'm about to go, but it goes to this, like the schools and all that is part of the system and part of the program, right? City, state, however you want to break it
Mm-hmm.
down. They break down to different levels. That's just like if you look at the law, according to the law, these people run around here think they free. You know what I'm saying? According to the law, you became property of what? When they freed the slaves, you
Mm-hmm.
was free. You property of the state. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna get it, man. So much more.
It's
Uh,
so
It's
much. It's so much.
like
It's so much.
it's not even a game that they had or anything of that. I mean, it's
Nope.
right in your face. Right in
no,
your face.
Yeah.
they just put it in books, and books is boring, so niggas don't pay attention to it.
Well, shit, we got audio books now. What's the excuse now?
That's boring too. Nigga can't
Uh,
twerk to no goddamn audio book.
we got to
Mhm.
put that J to a beat.
Man, nigga ain't
It's a little beat.
let
Stop
goddamn it.
saying
Let Kendrick Lamar start rapping that shit. They hear all that shit.
Pop said
Yes.
he a firm believer that housing, education, and legislation is designed to work against the blacks.
Most definitely. And here it is, y'all take y'all time out of y'all day. Because if people don't understand that listening pleasure is an offering to the community, it is a communal offering that you all do as a labor of love to pull the community together. And if they won't utilize this platform for what it is, again, it is our own faults. Like, this is a place where you all have offered for the community to be able to get together. You ain't got to get out your car. You ain't got to get out your bed. You can be in the tub, wherever the hell you at. You can be on mute, whatever the case may be. Why this chat ain't lit as much as y'all have been on this, and I mean, good to hella good topics, hella good folks on the goddamn show, but people hate us. People hate it. Oh, we can't let listening pleasure jump up off there. No, we can't. We can't do that. We can't let them feel like it's just. I don't know what to say, man. I'm so disappointed and sad. I don't even know. I ain't shit. Fuck it. I don't know, because I'm up. Listen, and I know we get busy. We ain't gonna make all the goddamn shows, but goddamn it, everyone you can make, you need to be figuring out. Especially if this is a place where you can get information.
Get information, give information, the whole nine. But I'm gonna take that quote from Batman when Bane come up there and he say, what he say, and I did it for you, the people.
It's simple. It's simple. We said that to the guests last week. Like, I don't know, like, this is an information podcast. This ain't a.
It's crazy because they don't know us. And they love us, and it's crazy. Me and my brother talk about this. It's the ones that know you that's you gonna see it.
Man, I said something at the game to one of our childhood friends, like, fam, we'll never see you at the podcast. He say, I'm gonna come up there one day. We gonna be there Tuesdays at 8:30. Hey man, we used to sleep in the same house. Like, how were you not supporting it? Never mind. It's another
Understand.
It'd be funny to me. It's like, because I got people who done wrote, and if you watching, I know you not, but if you watching, I don't care. I got people who done wrote books. I got people who do all types of physical training and all that. And they be like, support me and come pay my fee to get on my page. Man, this shit free. I can't get you to like, share, and subscribe, man.
$3.99.
You was in the way like a house on the football field, nigga.
Yeah. You gonna have me going in, and people gonna hear how I really talk about some of our childhood friends. But Nancy, like I want to say, I really want to thank you, Nancy, for tuning in and being in the whole show. Like,
yeah, that's dope.
I know sometimes you can't get on for other reasons and say a lot of things you want to say, but I know sometimes, Nancy, you gonna say the hell with it and push it. You gonna say what you want to say, and I always love that about you. And you always gonna do where it's due. You know what I'm saying? And tell RJ I said what's going on. She said thank you and the brother. Could read that, Mike, man. My eyes, you know how it is get late. Thank you and the brother.
Thank you in a broader context, or we are living in or will in evil times. I believe that's what they say. But ask someone what that means. Well, that's goes back to the books, authors and reading, but no one willing to read and learn. Absolutely.
Read, learn, and demonstrate. Read, learn, and apply and demonstrate.
No, we gatekeepers.
Listen, because the ones that get but you took the word out. I said, them niggas will look. They know something, and they gonna hold that jank tight to the mug. They don't want you to know nothing.
Like, and even like, we got this. Since I got it out the mud, you need to get it out the mud too.
No, because you got it out the mud. I shouldn't have to get it out the mud because I ain't got to go through that process.
That part. That's why we both got to struggle, and you got it.
You shouldn't want to watch me get it out the mud. Now, once again, here's what I get into a lot of dudes with. Why I don't because you were running around saying that each one teach one bullshit, and that's a lie. When all you doing is putting your feet on somebody's throat and stepping on somebody, like you ain't teaching shit. You downing them because what they don't know, like you knew it the whole time. You just learned it. You know what I'm saying? So what about when you didn't know? Come on, man. Let's tighten up here.
And here go the worst part though. This is the part you missed. Somebody told you, nigga. It ain't like you really researched the whole bunch of shit. You asked a question and somebody gave you all the information, and now you holding it from somebody else because you trying to get to the finish line.
You know how it
And
goes.
it's crazy because we tell the kids be like, I need to make my own mistakes. And we be like, for what? Who wants to do that?
My job as a parent or the leader and the adult is so you won't have to make the mistakes I made, dummy.
That part. That's why I say, look, I went to have all of these interactions with the police and the courts so that we can know what we need to know. It won't no coincidence that Bakira never went to prison out of all them goddamn 67 charges I got. God sent me so I can get this information so I can depart it with my people and keep them safe. Now, if they don't want it, I can't do nothing with that. You know what I'm saying? I can't do a goddamn thing if they don't want it. I can't feed it to them. But it's here. You know, it's not. I don't want nobody getting in no trouble that don't have to be in no damn, especially on no fuck nigga shit. But if you did it and grandma can't be outside and the dog running when they see you coming, your ass got to go somewhere up out of here.
But here's the reality. We lost that soul. We as a people, we lost that soul.
You got feedback, Joe. I'm gonna mute you for a second till you ready to talk.
Like that, and what I mean is, like, the people who you was talking earlier about, people died for the right to vote. We had people who was willing to die for a cause bigger than themselves. We had people who was willing to go to jail for a cause that was bigger than themselves. The reality is black people only have they self. There is no cause bigger than they self. As a whole.
And that's a bad way to, the fact that they feel that way is that you can't live in this world by yourself.
And if you do, you're going to be miserable, crazy, no matter what you put on for the outside world.
It ain't because when they come for you, because they coming, you're going to need somebody to show up on your behalf. And sometimes if people think because they got a couple dollars, that's going to save you. I've been in rooms where people had money and what they needed was the relationship. I had the relationship with no money and I was able to do what needed to be done when the person who had the money couldn't.
That because they don't understand networking.
Yeah. Agreed.
I
Yeah.
have had some enemies. I have built some enemies over my networking. Like you said, I ain't had the foundations. I ain't had the money. I ain't had this. But one thing I had was the network, the resources, the funds. And people will hang around you to soak up and try to steal your network and your resources, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Won't they?
To steal a famous quote from the great rapper Busta Rhymes, niggas hate me because they hate me.
That part.
Like,
say what it was?
Niggas hate me because they ain't me. Like it.
I'm gonna tell you a quote a parent told me when I was at this organization coaching for a couple years. And this is the realest shit she said. She said, Coach, they hate you so much because all the love you get from the other people. They just mad they ain't getting it. You know what I'm saying? They hate you because everybody else love you.
Yeah.
That's what they want.
I have a saying like that I live by. The same thing that the people who love me for, is the same thing that the people who hate me for.
Yeah.
I'm kind of cool with that. I'm kind of cool.
Man, listen, it's been a pleasure rapping with y'all. Next week we got Phil Hamilton. Um, and we had a whole bunch of topics in the group. We was
Yeah,
chatting about
listen, bro. I swear to God, I was just about to say that shit.
Man, we had a whole list of shit all week. So what I'm gonna have to do is start putting up the
We talked to the two major. We talked about the two major ones. Though.
yeah, I'm gonna start putting the wheel up.
The
Or
will.
either when good ones come up, we're gonna have to start doing the 5 for 5 shit, whatever it was called.
I got 5
I got
on it.
5 on it. We're gonna have to bring that back with some of the what my dad talking about. Pops, you always come with a I'm assuming it's gonna be a good one before we get off. You said question. Hey, listen, I love when you pay attention to the rules because I ain't posted in a minute. But you always drop that Q in front, so I see that question pop up. Explain to you who is we. Ooh, we. Hey, listen, that's a good one. I ain't gonna dive into it unless one of them got a 1 minute or less answer they want to answer to that.
We are the people. We are the people.
What is that?
The American taxpaying citizen. We are the people. We.
Say, can somebody explain to him who is we the people?
The American.
I know he got something he want to say. He got something he want to say.
Oh,
See, you got to come. No, him, JoJo. He got something he want to say. I can see him sitting at home there, twiddling his little fingers together.
The American taxpaying citizen.
And you ain't got to be a taxpayer either. Don't let me get into that part. And listen, if you are on the soil, and I'm only talking for us because it's a them the people too, right? I'm only talking about my tribe of we the people that are aligned with what needs to bring us into prosperity. And I ain't say power because we ain't looking for that. But it is those of us that are aligned in purpose and integrity to do a certain thing that we lay out, right? The problem is that folks will say one thing and then when the carrot come, they didn't hop ship. We got to be a people that is not able to be brought. And if we must be brought, it needs to be a huddled up conversation about what we gonna do and what the plan we got to get over on these people. Cause I ain't never said don't tap dance. I'm just saying if we gonna tap, we going in there and getting the whole bag and coming out, and they're gonna be mad as a motherfucker when they see what we do with the money. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta strategize when they say don't reinvent the wheel. We don't need to. The white folk blueprint, listen, you get them back what they done gave you. That's the only thing they recognize and understand. And it's a phenomenal blueprint. And it works. The same way they studied us, we better be studying our oppressor as well. It's just like the plays y'all go when the coaches. I seen like one of y'all playbooks and it looked like scribble scrabble and X's and O's and some SOS's and a line going to this and to that. That's what we better have for our plays. Like why we not strategizing out here to bring in power? I listen. I tried with one city, one voice. Them niggas, Lord have mercy, bless them. But anyway. Maybe it has to be smaller than what we think it should be, right? Maybe it's only going to be 4, 5, 6, 7 of us. And maybe we ought to be just okay with that and work towards our economic goals so that we can do what we need to do for us.
Listen, man, I want to dang, you say Joe, you messing up. You don't know what's going. It's cool, easy. We're gonna crank back up. We got some more things coming. I forgot to plug the book club and most stuff, but I'm about to close it up for the night anyway. I got a little something I want to say. I guess for the day I try to think of little wrap ups or something about the show, and I'm gonna go with this. I guess I speak on accountability. So that's what it all boils down to. The people, the police, the system, the schools, everything, accountability. Everybody can do with that. So here's a little something about accountability for me, and about holding people accountable, man. It's not about shame. It ain't about punishment or being punished. Sometimes it's just simply about saying, man, you right, I did that and I could do better. You know what I'm saying? Your accountability gonna start with first honesty. You can't be accountable if you ain't gonna be honest. Then it's gonna continue with you doing some action about being accountable for what you did wrong, and then it's gonna end with everybody gonna grow from that, and then we're gonna have growth. But it can't
That's
happen if you don't let it. You know what I'm saying? So you can't do no excuses. You can't blame nobody. You can't point the finger. You just gotta own it. Be in your own truth and own your accountability. That's it. That's the whole thing in a nutshell. And once you take care of that and be
That's
honest and
all.
step into it, that'll be your thing. And I know everybody got a lot to say, but I pushed through these last 20 minutes. So and I'm gonna go ahead and end it with my saying. I appreciate everybody. That's my little wrap up. And I don't listen, I don't have it all knowing all. I just say what I feel and what I think is right. And if you have something to say about that, please feel free. That's just what I feel about accountability, man. That's the best way to
It
end
was
it.
beautifully said. That was beautifully said, and I hope people understand that.
So,
It is not about what they think it is.
yep. So, may the wind always be at your back and the sun always upon your face. And may the wings of destiny carry you aloft to dance with the stars. We love all y'all. Keep listening with pleasure. And until next time, we'll see y'all. Peace out.
2 fingers. Peace out.